Hi everybody, welcome to the Waldock Way. I'm Jessica, and today's video is going to be our December morning basket. I am super excited because it is Christmas themed, and I look forward to Christmas in the month of December all year long. I absolutely adore it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You're not going to want to miss some of the upcoming Christmas and holiday things that I'm going to be posting that are going to include Christmas school, a release of a new holiday curriculum, just tons of holiday cheer. So make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell icon. Now, I wanted Morning Basket to be a little bit easier for me this month because I am writing a curriculum for the month of December, and I needed somebody to kind of, do the work for me since I've been a little bit busier than I would like to be. So I turned to Pam Barnhill, which is one of the reasons I love her morning time plans. She has everything done for me in those months that I just need some help. So we will be using the Advent morning time plans. I love that they include all of the same things I would have included myself, such as prayer, memorization, poetry, music appreciation, picture study, and nature study. Now, she does suggest in here for nature study that you could also use the Nature Explorer Advent Study from Cindy West, which is what we're going to be doing. I'll show you that in just a moment. This is set up in such a way that you can either do her schedule that is by the week and the day, so it tells you, do this week, this day, or it is set up in a way that it is already written in a loop for you. And that is the way we do these because I don't like to feel trapped on what I need to do what week and what day. And it makes me crazy if we miss or if we're ahead, or it just never ever works for my type of personality. So we do the loop, which means we do the daily subjects and then we just loop through. I put a little check mark over here in pencil when we finish them, and we just pick right back up where we were last time and do however many we feel like doing that day. I did also go ahead and print the art that was linked in here just so I had it and I didn't have to reference it later. And I printed 3 copies of the Draw What You Hear for the different music selections that we would be listening to this month with the Advent morning time plans. Now, these are the Nature Study through the Holiday Advent plans I was telling you about from Cindy West. I'm very, very excited for these because I love everything Cindy does. But I also love that it is going through the holidays here. So you have a different topic. Some of the topics include things like evergreens. Here you have a topic on light. And then every few topics you have a nature walk. So you can see here your first nature walk is a red and green walk. You're going to take a walk, and below you're going to list all the reds and greens you find in nature. Then you also have a candlelight walk. They're just awesome. Everything that she puts in there, in these, is an amazing way to study nature through the Advent season. So I'm really, really, really excited for that. And I love, again, that she did all the work for me. For Bible, I wanted something a little bit different. Last year, we used the Jesus Storybook Bible and their Advent printable, which is amazing. And I will link our basket from last year up here in case you're interested in some of the things we did last year as well. But this year, I just, again, wanted something a little bit more simple. So this is the Advent Storybook, 25 Bible stories showing why Jesus came. And it is perfect. I'm so glad I ordered it. It is the perfect length. It is very, very simple. So you have the day, you have your Bible verse, you have, the story, you have like a discussion question, and then beautifully illustrated pages. And the whole book is like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. It takes you through, leading up to the very end, which is, showing why he came. And then that is your last story, which is the promised son. So again, here we have our Bible verse, our story, our discussion questions, and then just some beautifully illustrated images. If this is one that you've been looking at, I highly suggest that you go ahead and pick it up because I was blown away with it and kind of wished I had purchased it before now. For our journal, because this is the time of year that while I love my daughter, she can sometimes tend to get a little bit selfish because it involves presents, I picked up the 3-minute gratitude journal for kids. It's a very short and sweet. It's not anything that's, overwhelming. You just write 3 things you're thankful for, somebody who brought you joy, how you feel, and write the best part of your day. What I love most is that every 7 days, so that at the end of a week, you have an act of gratitude built into the journal. So you can see here that this day you would be writing a thank you note to someone. So I love that it was a journal that also had some acts of kindness built into it. We will also be working our way through the Christmas Mad Libs. We did about half of this last year, so we'll do the other half this year. And I also have the Laugh Out Loud Christmas jokes for kids because, well, it's fun and who doesn't want to start their day off with a laugh? And then these are just some math task cards that have word problems on them. So things like Vanessa had 12 presents, but 3 went missing. How many are there now? We'll probably only do one of these a day just to kind of have some math built in and with some critical thinking. And then the Advent Plans from Pam Barnhill give you 3 different chapter books to choose for read alouds. I chose The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's a book that we read every year anyway. So this is the one we will be reading through with the Advent Plans. Then I also wanted to show you the rest of the read alouds that we were going to be doing. Last year, we read Nutcracked and A Boy Who Called Christmas. Both of these were absolutely amazing. I highly suggest them both so much that we're going to be reading them again. Nutcracked is a very wonderful rendition of the Nutcracker that has whimsy to it. She actually becomes Clara and kind of goes into the story. It's amazing. If you have a little girl or you're going to see the ballet or you just like the Nutcracker, this one would be amazing. You should definitely read it. A Boy Called Christmas gives me a Roald Dahl kind of feel. So if you like Roald Dahl books, then you would absolutely love this one. And then there are 2 more books in the series that we're going to be reading through this month as well. And it is A Girl Who Saved Christmas and Father Christmas and Me. So we're going to be reading through these so that we have read the complete series. And then we will also be reading through the Merlin Mission books that have to do with Christmas, Christmas in Camelot, and A Ghost Tale for Christmas Time, because we will be doing the 2 units from Passport to More Adventures that go with this, because it's Christmas and why not? And this one gives me an excuse to watch The Christmas Carol. And then our simple game for morning basket time this month is going to be Spot at Holidays. I have a lot of other Christmas games that I will be sharing at another date and time, but this simple one will just allow us to make sure we're getting in a quick critical thinking kind of brain training game every day. So that's what we will be doing for games. All right, and you guys know I always try to have some hands-on things for her to keep her hands busy during our morning basket while we're reading aloud after she's done with breakfast. So I have a couple of packs of Perler Beads here. These came from Michael's. We have Santa and a reindeer and a candy cane. I also have these Christmas mini sticker Create a Face. These came from the Dollar General, but there's plenty of different ones. I think that they're just about everywhere. You can get a copy of these. We also have the Learn to Draw Christmas. I really like this book because it gives you step-by-step instructions, and then there's one for you to trace, and then there's an area for you to draw more. And then you have, accessories to the side. But every page is like that. It's kind of step-by-step, ones you can trace to practice, and then an area for you to draw. And then in case she wanted to draw an entire scene herself, I'm going to be adding just a blank Target book with this so that she can draw, a whole scene once she's learned to draw some of the different figures. I also picked up 2 different puzzles. We have Smile for Santa, a 100-piece puzzle. And then we also have Heavenly Night, a 100-piece puzzle. And then the last thing I have for hands-on, which I expect to be used the most by both of us, because I'm just as excited to play with it as well, is the Christmas Play-Doh kit from Playful Days Dough. So this includes the cone for the Christmas tree. There is some little beads for garland, little gifts, the 3 different colors of Play-Dohs. You have all these little glittery balls, bows, stars, these adorable little lights. And then there's even some adorable little ornaments in here too. So I'm super excited to be doing this. And then she also gives you the things that you would need to build 2 snowmen. So you have 2 little hats and 2 scarves and 2 little carrot noses and little button eyes. This is going to be something that we're going to play with all month. We're going to absolutely love it. So that is our December morning basket. Please let me know in the comments what you're putting in your morning basket and how you're going to be celebrating this holiday season.